Hi everyone! In the last video, I showed you how to play 1-4-1 chord progression in the circle fifth. In this video, we're going to add 1-5-1 chord progression in the circle fifth. I will throw a little melody in there as well, just to demonstrate how we harmonize a melody with 1, 4, and 5 chords. So let's dive in. First, if you're not familiar with the 5 chord, it is a chord built on the 5th note of the scale. In the key of C major, that is G. Root position G chord is just GBD, played together. Now, instead of playing it in root position, we'll be using the first inversion for the 1-5-1 chord progression. So from C, it's right here because it is much closer to the root position C chord. So G, instead of playing GBD, we're going to keep that G and bring the B and D to the lower octave. If this gets a little confusing, that's totally normal. Just try to remember the shape of the chord. If you play B, D, G, you're skipping a note or a minor third between the bottom and middle note, and skip 2 notes, or a perfect fourth between the middle and top note. But of course, you have to watch out for the sharps and flats. Once you get used to both chord progressions, we can start practicing it with a little melody in the right hand and just play the chords in the left hand. 1-4-1, remember, and then 1-5-1. This is a new one. A perfect example I like to use is a song called Lean on Me, because you can play both chord progressions in the very first phrase. So, and here is the 5 chord in first inversion. Again, 1 chord. And when we move to the 4th note of the scale, you play with the 4 chord, and then go back to the 1 chord. And then on the last note, you're playing the 2nd note of the scale, so it goes perfectly with the 5 chord. The chord very often matches with the note in the melody, so only G chord has the note D in it. And only the F chord has the note F in it. So now let's move to the key of F major. First, practice the chord progression, both hands, or hands separately. Left hand, F to B flat, and then F chord to C chord, first inversion. And if you're playing the chord in the right hand, watch out for the fingering. When you play the 5 chord, you want to change it to 1, 2, 5. And let's try it out with a melody. Let's go on to B flat major, to E flat major, B flat, E flat, G, and then B flat to 5 chord, which is the F chord, so F, A, C. Okay, 1, 4, 1, and 1, 5, 1. Right hand. Try with the melody. B flat to E flat. Go back. All right, and let's move on to E flat. E flat. 4 chord is A flat. chord is in the middle, E flat, A flat, C. And then the 5 chord is B, B flat, D, F. So 1, 4, 1, 1, 5, 1. Again, remember to relax your hand and your wrists. Right hand, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So notice that my hands are a little bit higher up, closer to the black keys, so you kind of have to find that sweet spot that you can reach both the black keys and white keys easily, somewhere in the middle. All right, next one is A flat, A flat. 4 chord is D flat, D flat, F, A flat. And then 5 chord is E flat, E flat, G, B flat. So 1, 4, 1, 1, 5, 1. Right hand, 1, 4, 1. Change your fingering, 1, 2, 5. 1, 3, 5. Okay, let's try it with a melody. For this one, A flat major to D flat. 4, 1, 2. There. Okay, next one is D flat. D flat 2. G flat, G flat, B flat, D flat. And then the 5 chord is A flat, C, E flat. So 1, 4, 1, 1, 5, 1. Right hand. Change your fingering to 1, 2, 5. Try it out with the melody. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, next one is G flat. We're halfway there, or F sharp. So let's think of it as F sharp. It's a little easier. So F sharp to B, B, D sharp, F sharp. And then the 5 chord is C sharp, C sharp, E sharp, and then G sharp is the 5 chord. Okay, so 1, 4, 1, and now 1, 5, 1. Right hand. All right, B, B major to E major, and then B major to F sharp major. So 1, 5, 1. So F sharp, A sharp, and C sharp is the F major chord. Right hand, 1, 4, 1, 1, 5, 1. Right. Okay, E major, E is the 1 chord, A is the 4 chord, and B is the 5 chord. D sharp, F sharp, B. So 1, 4, 1. 1, 5, 1. Right hand. Okay, A major. A is the 1 chord. D, F sharp A is the 4 chord. sharp, B is the 5 chord. So 1, 4, 1, 1, 5, 1. Okay, D. D major, 1 chord is D, D F sharp A, 4 chord is G, G B D, 5 chord is A C sharp E. So 1, 4, 1, 1, 5, 1. Okay, just one more. G. G is the 1 chord. C is the 4 chord, C, E, G. And then D is the 5 chord, D, F sharp A. So 1, 4, 1, 1, 5, 1. Change your fingering. All right, now we're back to C. Great job.